and welcome to week 7 of Friday Football Fever. We have now passed the halfway point of our TV season and the halfway point of the high school football regular season. Each district all around Texas now has a few teams that don't just want wins, they need them if they're going to make some noise at the end of the year. Westwood and Stony Point are both in that position. Either the Warriors or the Tigers would earn their first district win of the season in tonight's Game of the Week.
I do think that they're a very talented football team.
I feel really good going to this game.
We like to talk on the field. We like to show them we like to play with our pads and show them that's our trash talk.
I feel like our guys are resilient. I've always said that.
I feel really good. We have a really good game plan down. We're not really worried about a whole lot from them.
I'm really comfortable with the game plan that we have, and I really feel like we have a chance to beat them today. They're
a good football team. I think their record doesn't really reflect that right now. So we got to get out there and really play well to be successful.
We have a much better coaching staff, This guy named Coach Wood, he's pretty smart.
We're not going to get beat by Westwood. Now, Stony Point may beat us, but Westwood's not going to beat us.
Not trying to be cocky or anything, but yeah, I just feel like it's better. I'm confident in our team and our abilities that we have.
Get ready for a W Friday.
Well, let's get things ready for our highlights with our Friday Football Fever Game of the Week. Westwood has been close all season long, but would tonight be their breakthrough game? Not if Ivan Villegas has his way. The Stony Point quarterback took it in from 9 yards out. That score tied the game at 7 in the first. A few moments later, Tigers running back Cameron Cook. This guy has D1 offers, and he's got moves so good, he made our video glitch for a second. Cameron's too strong for the video, too quick for the linebackers, and you better buckle that chin strap when he comes to hit you, or else he might send your helmet rolling. Now, if Cameron is the thunder on that offense, Jaden Leonard is the lightning. A stop route plus 4 broken tackles equals a huge gain. Stony Point wins this one 41-17. Now that you guys have seen the highlights and you know the score to the game, well, I'm sure you still want a little bit more. And good for you. My friend Jake Garcia had a chance to dig even deeper into this one. He just finished talking with the head coach over there at Stony Point and joins us now with more. Hey, Jake.
Hey Jeff, how's it going? Something had to give between two teams that came into tonight's matchup, both winless in district play, both teams coming off shutout losses a week ago. But it was tough to read too much into the start of the season for Stony Point. They played Vista Ridge, or rather Cedar Ridge and Vandergrift, two of the top teams here in Central Texas. So that 0-2 start to district play may be a case in which they face the best two teams in District 25. It turns out that iron sharpens iron because the Tigers came out firing on all cylinders in this one. They used that experience against tougher competition to beat up on Westwood tonight. 41-17 the final score. 34 of those points were unanswered. Stony Point erasing an early 10-point deficit to cruise to the win. Now, I spoke with head coach Craig Cheshire after the game. He said it was exactly the bounce-back performance he was hoping to see from his offense. How nice of a bounce-back performance was that from them?
It made me feel good. I thought our quarterback played really well. We had some good routes. We dropped a few early, but we ran the ball effectively, and I thought Thomas came in the second half and really did a good job running football.
You come off two really quality opponents in Cedar Ridge and Vandergrift. How much did those games serve as teachable moments for this team and show them what they need to improve on?
Well, I hope it did what you just said. We had so many penalties. It's just frustrating. That part is real frustrating. But I'm glad we won. Our kids played well. We played you're right, two good opponents back to back, and then we got another good opponent coming out. That's his life in 6A in Austin. So hopefully we can find a way to get better.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So this Stony Point team is now hoping that it can get hot. Their next opponent on the schedule is a Hutto team that just got routed last night by Round Rock. 4 district games left for District 25, and Jeff, for Stony Point, only one of them is against a team that's over 500 on the season. So this Tigers team definitely still in the playoff picture despite the 0-2 start to district play. They got their first win in district tonight. Jeff and Tyler, always a pleasure joining you guys on Friday Football Fever. But Jeff, I have to ask, you and I had some great chemistry there in the studio and on location. Are Tyler's jokes as good as mine this year?
Jake, I completely agree. The chemistry was great, and since Tyler's not here right now, yes, your jokes are second best to mine, but your jokes are top 2. Jake, as you're driving home, don't worry about listening to the show because I might tell Tyler the same thing. Thanks for joining us, Jake. Always great to have you back here on Friday Football Fever. You get home safe, and you at home, well, keep on watching because I have plenty more highlights for you. The big story, though, is kind of a sad one, actually. It's making it national high school football news as we speak. Westlake quarterback Cade Klubnik left tonight's game with an injury to his non-throwing shoulder. Cade is one of the top 30 players in the nation. He's committed to play his college ball at Clemson. And tonight, his quest to lead the Chaps to a third straight state championship hit an unexpected speed bump. Now, in full disclosure, our cameras weren't there for the injury, but we did catch Cade and the guys in action against Bowie before he went down. 3rd and 16 from deep in their own territory. Cade launched one high, he launched one far, and he launched one right into his receiver's hands. Hunter Luke, two first names actually, and 1 touchdown, 93 yards to the end zone. Next 3rd and long, a reverse was the play call, and as you're about to see, it was the right play call to make. Westlake wins this one 35-0. Obviously, we will keep you updated on the status of quarterback Cade Klubnik as we find out more. To the scoreboard for the first time tonight, we'll stay with the 6A scores for you in this one. And for the 3rd time this season, Vandergrift held an opponent to a touchdown or less. The Vipers beat McNeil 49-7, and Del Valle is up big on Aikens. Has that one gone final yet? That one just went final, 76-21, the final score there. Del Valle, the Cardinals, get their very first win of the season. More scores coming in as we speak. Weiss wins a 5th straight game. They beat Leander 70-24, and Buda Johnson is undefeated, a perfect 6-0 after tonight's 45-28 win over San Antonio Veterans Memorial. Let's get back to the highlights. Vista Ridge taking on Cedar Ridge. Guys, watch the fake. The Rangers dialed up a trick play, and it was good enough to keep that drive alive. Then inside the 5-yard line, what looked like a quarterback draw turned into a Grayson Deal touchdown catch. Vista Ridge took a 3-point lead into the break, but Cedar Ridge came back to win this Battle of the Ridges. Final score in this one, 25-21. Down south in Buda, Hayes hosted San Marcos, and Rattlers quarterback Isaiah De Leon is a handful. He carried 3 defenders across the goal line with him early. Later in the first half, Hawks running back Chris Bruce used a little finesse, flipping into the corner of the end zone right there. There were a lot of yards on the ground and a lot of points on the scoreboard. San Marcos just closed this win out. Final score 62-49. Went over 100 combined points in that one. Wow. Back to the scoreboard, a couple of 13 5A updates for you. Looks like we just went final there. Eastview, big win over Cedar Creek, 66-7 the final there. And Brenham, they were a powerhouse last year, and Bastrop, I believe, is still looking for win number 1 this season. The Bears fall 31-10 at home. More scores coming your way. Travis, big win over Navarro, 50-7 the final there. Kerrville Tivy, the alma mater of Johnny Manziel, gets the 7-point win over our guys from down south, Lockhart. The final score in that one, 50-43. In this week's Behind the Palms, KVUE's Darenisha Heron introduces us to the cheer team at Rouse, and the Raiders are just beyond impressive. They're so dedicated to their craft that they practice before and after school. The all-girls team routinely nails stunts that are typically performed by males, and everything they do is with one goal in mind: be better than they were 2 years ago, which is going to be very tough to do.
My sophomore year before COVID, we went to Disney and we placed 7th in the nation, which is a huge deal.
Gracie says now that the team has one top 10 national finish under their belts, the goal is to finish top 5 this season. You can see that full story right now online at KVUE.com. Guys, we've updated you on about a dozen games so far, and we have much more left to show you. Scores, highlights, our Band of the Week, and our Play of the Week nominees are all coming up next.
KVUE News.
Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. It is time for me to bring in my friend Tyler Feldman. And Tyler, depending on the publication you read, LBJ, the team from right here in Austin, the Jags, they're ranked either as the number 1 or number 2 4A team in the state. They found a ton of success this year, even after losing 3 players last year who are now playing D1 college football.
Jeff, before the season even kicked off, I remember actually talking with LBJ head coach Jamal Fenner, and he actually told us this year's team could be better than last year's team that went all the way to the state semifinals. And you know what? So far, he's right.
So far, he is right. LBJ entered the night 5-0, their best start since at least the 04 season. They hope to add another win tonight against Canyon Lake, but it would not be easy. Elijah Johnson with some serious power at the goal line. And yes, that was serious with 8 E's. That's how you know it's serious. Then second quarter, Kyron Miller said, "It's Miller time." That was a joke for the people 21 and up. That rushing score tied the game at 7. Final score in this one, the Jags get another win. They're 6-0, 34-28, the final here.
Jeff, I'm not a Miller guy, but we had ourselves a 14-5A battle at House Park tonight. Liberty Hill taking on McAllen. Panthers up 17-0 midway through the second when Dash Levy connects from 44 yards out. Gotta love the soccer star getting it done on the football field, and that field goal actually snapped Liberty Hill's long shutout streak in district play, but these Panthers, they weren't playing around. Ensuing drive, Reese Vickers vapor rubbing his way 52 yards to the house as Liberty Hill remains king of the hill. Final score 45-16. Jeff, you smell that?
Vic's vapor rub joke? Yes, I do smell it.
We smell those jokes. All right, let's smell some scoreboards. A couple 13-4A matchups. Lampasas takes down Taylor 70-20. Holy cow, the Badgers have now won 5 straight against the Ducks. And how about the Billies? They get back in the win column, snapping a 2-game losing streak with a 33-21 win over Burnett. With the loss, the Bulldogs' 2-game winning streak comes to an end. More scoreboards. 4A2 Region 4 District 13 matchups. Here we go right now. Navasota falling to Smithville 50-28. Then Cuero taking down LaGrange 56-21. 2 big scores there on the board.
Yeah. Hey guys, out east in Elgin, the Wildcats hosted Rouse, which meant they'd host a scary Raiders offense. The Raiders entered tonight scoring 50 or more 3 times this season. Would they make it a 4th? Justin Cannon hopes so. Fire the cannon. He's in for 6. Moments later, Mason Shore, quarterback here, threw his 22nd touchdown of the season. That's good enough for 4th in the state. And that move right there from Jalen McCary is good enough for a Play of the Week nomination. We'll see that play again later in the show. Rouse moves to 5-1 this season. And look at there, scored 50 again. The Raiders win 52-13.
Jeff, that's a Shore thing. In Manor, we had a big 11-5A bout. 4-1 Manor hosting 4-1 Pflugerville. Late second quarter, Mustangs up 10. Panthers defense, look out. The Quarry Storm striking lightning in the umbrella. Nice interception. No points would come about them. So back come the Mustangs. Jason Zardevitz rolls left, throws deep, and hits Nowaboku. Nowaboku in the end zone for 6 as the future Pitt Panther helps down the Pflugerville Panthers 45-12, making 5 straight wins for Manor.
Back to the scoreboards again. Giddings, the Buffaloes get another win tonight, 43-27. Their final score over Gonzalez. Manor New Tech, they're going to get one soon, but tonight was not their night. Navarro wins this one big, 69-0. The scores keep on coming. Wimberley, all right, I see you. 77-7. Was that 11 touchdowns?
A lot of points scored tonight.
Yeah. Look, division skills.
Yes.
Somebody pat me on the back for that one. Wimberley gets a win over San Antonio Young Men Leadership Academy, 77-7. And Lago Vista tops Luling 50-3. Good win for the Vikings. All right, back to the highlights. Hendrickson hosted Georgetown. And guys, check out Georgetown's quarterback, Darson Herman, 6'4", 220, and he can scoot. That's a good Eagles run. Ends in the end zone.
That's a scoot.
Here's one that's not so good. Some scooting, but not a good finish. Start strong, nice spin move, but you got to tuck the football if you don't. Well, that can happen. Hendrickson Seth Denton recovered the fumble in the red zone. Gabriel DeNova picked one off for the Eagles, and Georgetown wins this one, 56-9.
Jeff, we had a cat fight out in China Spring tonight. Battle the Cougars. Undefeated China Spring hosting 3-3 Gerald. China Spring and Baby Blue, and that's Major Bowden with a major rollout. He tucks it and sprints in for the score as the home team rolls out to a big win. Another big win, 74-0 over Gerald. All right, back to the board. Llano is now 4-0 all-time against Comfort. Take no comfort in that if you're the Bobcats. 34-0. Then Clifton falls to Florence 39-0. Big win for the local guys. First ever win for Florence over Clifton in program history. Pretty cool. Scores. More scores. 14-2-8. Mason now 9-0 on time against Center Point. The Punchers punching the Pirates 54-0, Jeff.
All right, like that. Well, one of the reasons that Friday nights just feel different in the best possible way is because what we hear in the stands, the bands. Each and every week this season, we're going to showcase one local group as our Friday Football Fever Band of the Week. And this week, that honor goes to the band from Austin High. Let's take a listen. Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. Hey, out in Lexington, the Eagles have one of the most exciting players in town, two-way star, Jared Kerr.
Jeff, yes, sir. Mr. Kerr will be playing safety for Texas A&M, but right now he's just trying to guide his high school team to the playoffs for a 7th consecutive season. The Eagles flying out to an early 14-0 lead, but then this happens. Dakota Davis, deep ball, caught. Kyson Dietrich, trick or treat, long touchdown. Eagles lead, cut in half. Halloween.
Snickers, Twix, Skittles.
On the calendar. Yeah, you name it. But that's as close as things would get. Kerr and the Eagles, they beat the Indians for the second straight season, 69-24.
Up north to the guys from Thorndale, they took on Rosebud Lott, and Bulldog safety Clayson Beasley made it look easy. Clayson's turnover didn't lead to points, but another turnover did. Late in the second quarter, striker Lesber struck. That score gave Thorndale a 9-zip lead. The Bulldogs going to win this one 23-7. All right, so the Bulldogs get a win, and I want you guys to get a win tonight. And the way that you can win is, well, what you can walk home with if you win is one of these great Friday Football Fever t-shirts. I'm going to take a picture with this shirt. I'm going to post it on my Facebook, Instagram, my Twitter, and I'm going to randomly give it to 2 people who follow me on that platform and comment on the picture. Tyler, you ready to take a quick picture?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Let's do it.
Look at that cheddar. It's a good picture.
I'm more of a Havarti guy myself, but I'll get that posted and see if you guys can win this shirt. We'll see you after the break.
I like to tell
Time for one of my favorite parts of the show, our Abacus Athlete of the Week. This is someone who gets it done on the field or court, in the classroom, and in the community. And this week, the award went out to Giddings.
We're about to surprise Jamie Doggett for Giddings High School Athlete of the Week. Come in. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good.
So, Jamie, for all that you do for Giddings High School, for everything you've put into your high school career, the volleyball, the basketball, the track, the cheering, for everything academically you do for Giddings High School and our community, we want to present you with the KVUE Athlete of the Week. Congratulations.
You participate in so many different sports. You're the captain in volleyball, captain on cheerleading. You also run track. How did you get involved in so many activities?
Well, when I was younger, I was a gymnast for 8 years, and that really helped with everything athletically. So, I mean, it's just kind of what's happening. And it's always been what I've wanted to do since I was really young. I've wanted to be the best volleyball player. I've wanted to be the best cheerleader. I've wanted to be the best track athlete that I could really be. So, yeah.
Not only do you participate in so many different sports, but you also help the community outside of school. I hear that you coach some swimming lessons for younger kids. How'd you get into that?
I also was in swim team when I was younger, and so with that same organization, the Lee County Swim Team, I actually started coaching this last year, and I'm going to continue to do that this year and probably next year as well.
Well, you're clearly very appreciated here at Giddings High School. I know your teammates love you, your coaches love you, so congratulations on being our KVUE Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Very impressive. Now, if you know anyone who's deserving of being our next Abacus Athlete of the Week, please let us know by emailing sports@kvue.com. We'll be right back with our Play of the Week nominees. Stay with us.
Football Fever Athlete of the Week is sponsored by Abacus Plumbing, Air Conditioning, and Electrical.
Welcome back to Friday Football Fever. He's Tyler, I'm Jeff, and each and every week we see hundreds of high school plays and we pick out 3 of our favorites to show you as our Austin Telco Big Save of the Week nominees. I don't know why I questioned 3. It's always exactly 3. And let's go ahead and start with the first one. And this is a play from Thursday night. Lake Travis linebacker Max Swanson with the swan song of this drive. Max hauled in the interception, broke 4 tackles, and took it back for the touchdown. He also ran out of frame, so we decided to show a shot of one of the guys running the flag out there. which was also superb effort. Good job, Max, and good job, flag-waving guy.
Jeff, you're killing me. Nominee number 2 features number 6, Cade Klubnik, dazzling us with this masterful escape, and then the Clemson commit hits us with that airmail, falling right into the arms of Jack Kaiser. The Shafts, they're on a Cade and Kaiser roll. 93-yard touchdown, 35-point shutout win.
Yeah, that's the winner there. The Kaiser Roll reference. Last up, Rouse has some certified dudes on offense. Receiver Jalen McCary is definitely one of them. This play is called throw it to Jalen and watch him work. If you ask me, that juke right there should earn Rouse more than just 6 points, but I suppose they'll settle for the touchdown and for another win. And speaking of wins, you guys decide who wins our play of the week. To do that, you go to my Twitter page at Jeff Jones Sports and vote in the poll that I recently posted. Don't forget, Longhorns fans, game is right here on KVUE tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Hey Austin, fall is here,